Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Man Bites Film. Like always, every week we review two great films that are either streaming on Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, or any of the streaming networks that I enjoy watching. So, as part of that, I want to continue doing that with two great films. And this week we're going to be doing Shimmer Lake and Taking Lives. I want to go straight into Shimmer Lake, and this basically is a frat boy drunken comedy action drama. And it stars Ron Livingston from Office Space and Ryan Wilson from The Office, which I found that pretty hilarious. It's a Netflix original, and it basically follows a bunch of drunken frat boy washed out stars, I guess you could say, football, track, and etc. You know, the jocks of high school. It basically revolves around them trying to live the dream, the American dream. What's the American dream? Robbing a small town bank. Why the hell not? So these guys, they decide to just screw it all. We're gonna ruin our lives because you know this is gonna ruin our lives, and try to rob a bank and hope for the best, because they're not the brightest tools in the shed, and they make that abundantly obvious right at the beginning of the film, and madness ensues. It is a hilarious journey. It is a fun-filled time with this film. It literally is just non-stop hilariousness with Ryan Wilson's just comedic sense, just like in the Office. He is the star of the movie, and Ron Livingston is just the oh well, shit happens, you know, that kind of attitude, and it is awesome. It's just each of the characters are well defined in the movie. They're lovable characters, they're hateable characters, and then every character that you actually go and enjoy watching actually has a very fulfilling ending to in the film, and has a very fulfilling storyline along the lines of what the character is. There's nothing out of left field, no major character development really. It's that character, and that's who they are, period, throughout the film. Which makes it so much fun because it gives you the enjoyability of being able to watch these lunatics do this stupid plot. And it's just fun. It's a very, very well thought out, well presented film. So I really enjoyed this one. It's called Shimmer Lake, and the title is because the city that they live in is next to a lake called Shimmer. And I mean, that's the only reason for the title, which is, I thought it was going to be like a horror movie or anything like that, because when you think of something lake, you're like, ooh, I wonder if it's a horror movie, you know, and it revolves around these teenagers going to a lake and getting killed. No, nothing like that. It's an action film, just comedic action film, which I enjoyed so much. I give this one a 7 out of 10. So if you have the chance on Netflix, you're able to watch it very easily, and it is so enjoyable. You'll laugh your ass off. So that's Shimmer Lake, and I want to jump right into Taking Lives. This is the very, very sexy, amazing Angelina Jolie when she was actually hot, before she did the thing and all that. And it revolves around her character, which is a detective from the States, going up to Canada as a special detective. And she's taken up to Canada because she's been trained with the FBI and all this stuff, and she is an amazing investigator, I guess you could say, detective, whatever the heck the term is, special agent, there you go. And basically she is trying to catch this serial killer that broke out in Canada. And Canadians are not used to serial killers, I guess. And it just kind of seems like they're all special and like, oh, I don't know how to investigate a serial killer. So they have to get the Americans to get involved and handle the case. Because, you know, we're used to all the crazies and psychopaths and just bloody murderers. So it's awesome. We get involved, of course, as Americans, and we're trying to capture the serial killer. Angelina Jolie's introduction in the film is awesome. She's laying in a grave. Why? No clue. Because she's the type of person that lays in graves? I don't know what that has to do with the character, but I thought it was pretty cool and just fun. But this film, again, just like Shimmer Lake, it really involves a lot of character. It builds the characters pretty well. I mean, this was a major blockbuster in 2004, so it kind of, you know, it hit all the marks that every Hollywood film hits, but it's very enjoyable. And you enjoy the time that you spend with these characters and build the relationship with them, and you enjoy the journey that they go through. So this is a very hard to watch if you're not into mystery thrillers like SVU and all that stuff. That type of film, that's what this is. It's a tamer version of Seven. Okay, so if you enjoyed that film, you definitely should watch this one. It's just a very tamed down version. It's a PG-13 version of Seven, which, if you haven't seen Seven, oh my god, you have to watch Seven. That is a wow film. Alright, Taking Lives, I give that one a 6 out of 10. It's very enjoyable, but it has its flaws. It has its kind of like characters fall flat in certain points, kind of predictable, and for this type of crime thriller, you don't want it to be predictable, but it kind of is. So Ethan Hawke is also in this film, which I don't want to go into any of his character because it has too much to do with the storyline, and I'm not going into that. But he's a great character in this film, and I enjoyed it. And he kind of throws the people off guard, which is good. So he's the wild card, I guess you could say. So that's Taking Lives. This is a 2004 film, and this one is streaming on Netflix and Amazon as well. So I hope you guys can check out these two films. Again, every week, please check us out. We're going to be reviewing 2 good films, always good films, that are available on the streaming networks. Please check out our website. The link will be down below, and you'll be able to check us out every week. And also, we have an archive on the website that you could see all our videos and all our crazy recommendations that we have. I'll usually have special guests on here. Once a month type of thing. I try to do that. Usually it's my cousin Brandon, and I put him, you know, just screened on here, and he kind of like just does the audio and all that stuff and jumps in here. So his commentary is pretty hilarious, but that is more adult themed and usually a lot more language involved, so it's explicit language. So yes, check us out, and also we'll also be at Spooky Empire, and we'll have a booth there for the first time ever. My first booth, so I really want to see you guys there. I want to talk film with you guys. If you're coming out to Spooky Empire in Orlando, please come talk to me. Talk to me about films. Tell me what you think about certain films. Argue with me. Bring up the debate. I want to hear it. Alright, so we'll see you guys next Friday, and for more madness, hopefully. My name is Lewis, and this is Man Bites Films.